The Mary Celeste, a name that echoes through the annals of maritime history, stands as a ghostly testament to the mysteries of the sea. Her story begins in the bustling shipyards of New York City in 1861. Built as a brigantine, she was originally named the Amazon, a vessel meant for trade and adventure. Her sturdy frame and sails promised the potential for great journeys, yet it was her fate that would become the stuff of legend. In 1868, the ship was rechristened as the Mary Celeste, embarking on a new chapter that would lead her into the depths of maritime enigma. Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned sailor with a reputation for being meticulous and cautious, took command of the ship. He was a family man, a devoted husband to his wife, Sarah, and a loving father to their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. The voyage that would seal the Mary Celeste's fate began on November 7th, 1872, when Captain Briggs set sail from New York, bound for Genoa, Italy, laden with a cargo of denatured alcohol. As the ship slipped away from the harbor, the crew consisted of 7 men, all hand-picked by Briggs for their reliability. The Mary Celeste was a well-equipped vessel, and the journey promised to be routine. Yet, as the days turned into weeks, whispers of unease began to ripple through the maritime community. The ship was expected to arrive in Genoa by early December, but as the month wore on, there was no sign of her. The ocean, vast and indifferent, held its secrets close. On December 5, 1872, the Dei Gratia, another ship sailing from New York, spotted the Mary Celeste adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, approximately 400 miles east of the Azores. The sight was unsettling. The Mary Celeste was not only abandoned, but appeared to be in good condition, her sails still set, and her hull intact. Captain David Morehouse of the Dei Gratia ordered his crew to board the ghostly vessel, a decision that would lead to the unraveling of one of history's greatest maritime mysteries. As the crew stepped aboard the Mary Celeste, an eerie silence enveloped them. The ship was deserted, yet it bore the marks of a recent departure. The table was set for a meal, with plates and utensils neatly arranged. The captain's logbook was still on the desk, the last entry dated November 25th, a mere 9 days before. It detailed a calm voyage, with only minor issues to report. There was no indication of distress, no hint that the crew had been in peril. The ship's cargo of alcohol remained mostly intact, and the lifeboat was missing, suggesting that the crew had abandoned ship in a hurry. The mystery deepened as the crew of the Dei Gratia searched for clues. The Mary Celeste's hold was filled with barrels of alcohol, and the ship's condition suggested that she had been sailing smoothly. There were no signs of violence, no bloodstains, no personal belongings hastily left behind. The only thing amiss was the ship's lifeboat, which was gone, and the ship's compass, which was found to be malfunctioning. The mystery of why the crew had left their ship, seemingly without cause, began to take shape in the minds of those who heard the tale. As news of the Mary Celeste spread, so did theories and speculation. Some believed that the crew had encountered a violent storm, forcing them to abandon ship in a moment of panic. However, the weather reports from that time indicated calm seas and clear skies. Others suggested that the ship had been the victim of piracy, yet there were no signs of a struggle or theft. The cargo remained intact, and the ship itself showed no signs of being ransacked. A more sinister theory emerged, suggesting that Captain Briggs had gone mad, perhaps driven to insanity by the fumes of the alcohol cargo. Some speculated that he had killed his crew in a fit of rage before taking his own life. This theory, while dramatic, was met with skepticism, as those who knew Briggs described him as level-headed and rational. The notion that he would turn on his crew seemed far-fetched, given his reputation and the lack of any evidence to support such a claim. As the years passed, the legend of the Mary Celeste grew, capturing the imagination of writers, historians, and adventurers alike. The ship became a symbol of the unexplained, a ghostly reminder of the sea's power to swallow whole the lives of those who dare to traverse its depths. Theories continued to proliferate, with some suggesting that the crew had encountered a giant sea creature, while others believed they had stumbled upon a hidden underwater city, prompting their hasty departure. The atmosphere surrounding the Mary Celeste took on an eerie quality, drawing in those fascinated by the supernatural. Ghost stories began to circulate, with tales of the ship sailing through foggy waters, her sails billowing in the wind, crewed by phantoms who had never returned to shore. The ship became a metaphor for the unknown, a reminder that the ocean holds secrets that may never be revealed. In the late 19th century, the Mary Celeste was salvaged and brought to port, where she was eventually sold and repurposed. The ship continued to sail, but her legacy was forever tainted by the mystery of her abandonment. Each new captain who took the helm felt the weight of the ghostly tales that preceded them, and some claimed to have experienced strange occurrences aboard the vessel. Whispers of ghostly apparitions and unexplained noises haunted her decks. In 1885, after years of being passed from one owner to another, the Mary Celeste met her final fate. She was wrecked off the coast of Haiti, a victim of misfortune, rather than the supernatural. Yet her story lived on, immortalized in books, films, and folklore. The unanswered questions surrounding her abandonment continue to intrigue historians and enthusiasts, each seeking to uncover the truth behind the ghost ship. The allure of the Mary Celeste lies not just in the mystery of her fate, but in the questions she raises about humanity's relationship with the sea. The ocean is a vast and unpredictable force, capable of both nurturing and destroying. It is a realm where the known and the unknown collide, where the stories of those who have ventured into its depths are often lost to time. The Mary Celeste serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the mysteries that remain just beyond the horizon. As the years turn into decades and the decades into centuries, the legend of the Mary Celeste continues to captivate those who gaze out at the sea. The ship, abandoned yet forever remembered, stands as a symbol of the mysteries that lie beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. Whether through the lens of history, folklore, or the supernatural, the story of the Mary Celeste invites us to ponder the unknown and to embrace the mysteries that the ocean holds. In her silence, she speaks of the lives intertwined with her fate, echoing the tales of adventure, loss, and the eternal allure of the sea.